Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do the tag, I think it is. It's something that had been circulating around, and it is the 5 things that I wish I could have told my pregnant self now that I am a mommy and have the experience of having my first baby. I thought this was super interesting to think back on and kind of reflect on the things that maybe I wish that I could have done a little bit different for the next baby. So the first thing that I wish that I could have told myself was to document more. I did a couple of vlogs or updates, pregnancy updates, but then kind of stopped. And I wish that I would have continued on with that. I wish that I would have done the weekly bump pictures, stuff like that. To be completely honest, I was a little self-conscious, and I don't know why. I was pregnant, but I felt a little funny getting in front of a camera, or not in front of a camera because I loved doing those updates and stuff like that, but I felt a little funny taking pictures of myself and my stomach. I of course don't think that I would ever do the pictures of my bare stomach just because I think that's a little personal, but next time I think that I am going to definitely document a little bit more, stay on top of the videos that I want to do, document the whole process a little bit more. The second thing that I would tell myself now is to stay off of Google. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many sleepless nights that I had when I was pregnant, and I was already having sleepless nights because of the pregnancy symptoms, but I just tossed and turned sometimes thinking about all the crazy things that I would read on Google. You know, something, I would have some kind of symptom, and you know, the next thing I know I'm on Google and I have a life-threatening disease, or you know, it was just, I got into my head a lot because of the things that I would read on Google. Now, I'm not going to say that I probably will never research anything again when I'm pregnant the next time, but I think that maybe I won't take things so much to heart because you know, I had some things going on that could have definitely worried me my first pregnancy, but Aubrey came out perfectly healthy, perfect, I mean, absolutely the sweetest baby. She is wonderful, 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 and I should not have worried so much. The third thing that I would tell myself is to not let people get to you. There's a lot of people who think that it's okay to just, you know, tell mothers to be, especially new mommies, like, oh, you better get your sleep now because say goodbye to sleep for the next 18 years, or oh, you're having a girl, good luck with that, or oh, you're having a girl, just wait until she turns 13, or wait until she's just gonna be a little terror, or stuff like that. And I'm just like, be happy for me. I mean, complete strangers will say things to you like that are just so negative, and I don't know if they are intending for them to be that way or what. There's just a lot of negative things that are told to women when they are expecting. I'm not saying that people, you know, I was just going crazy in my head because of all the negativity that people are saying, and it wasn't always super, super negative. It was just, you know, why can't we celebrate the fact that I'm having a baby? Why can't we celebrate the fact that this new little miracle is going to be in everyone's lives? And why can't we talk about the positive things about having a new baby and not focus so much on the negative things? According to some people find some things negative, and I'm just enjoying all of it. So the fourth thing that I wish that I would have told myself, or wish I would have known, or really even thought about, was just stop being so hard on myself. I obviously gained weight with the pregnancy, and it was a healthy amount of weight, nothing was wrong, but I was a little hard on myself. I was a little, you know, it was in the summertime that I was pregnant, and there were several opportunities for me to just go out and swim or do something fun outside, and I was very uncomfortable with the way that I looked, with the way that my body was looking then, and it was really a beautiful thing. I still find myself looking in the mirror and I still am kind of like, oh, I don't really like this and I don't really like that. But then I look at it and then I'm like, but I got Aubrey out of it. You know, it's an amazing, amazing thing that my body did. I wish that I wouldn't have been so hard on myself. So I remember specifically a time that I was supposed to go swimming with Jeremy and my mom and my sister over at her and my other sister's apartment. And it was the first time that I had really considered going swimming all summer. And I was excited. I was excited to get in the pool. I thought it was going to be super, super relaxing. I didn't think that I was going to have an issue with the whole swimming suit situation until I went to go and put on my old swimsuits, because I was like, heck no, I'm not going to go and buy a new swimsuit for the summertime. I'm just going to do it, and whatever happens, happens. You know, I'm just going to embrace this. But then I went to my room and I tried on my swimsuit and didn't like what I saw, and I had a little bit of a meltdown. I remember weeping and Jeremy being like, what can I do? What can I do? The poor guy, he is the sweetest, sweetest thing, and does everything he can to make sure that I'm feeling beautiful and feeling confident about myself. But in that moment, I was just upset. I was just not feeling very pretty, and we ended up still going swimming. We ended up making a pit stop at the store, and he bought me a swimsuit there, and I just remember the sadness that I felt, and I shouldn't have been feeling that way. I should have been celebrating the fact that I was about to be a mommy and enjoying myself. So long story short, next time I hope that I'm not so down on myself. The fifth thing would be to just cherish the whole journey. Each and every week, cherish every moment that you're pregnant. I think that last time, especially because it was my first baby, and you know, I was excited to have the baby and I'll be able to hold her, and I just wanted her to get here as fast as possible. And I think that also has to do with the fact that I didn't have a baby around to keep my attention, or to keep my mind off of things. I think next time I want to, and really will be able to, cherish each stage of my pregnancy. And you know, the last time I did cherish it. I did enjoy every part of it, but you know, I think I took the kicking and all the feeling of movement while she was in there for granted, and didn't sit back and relax. I was always very much so on Google and worrying about this and that, and if she's gonna get here, and stressing about, you know, what is it gonna be like with this? Am I gonna be a good mom? Am I gonna do well with the whole labor thing? Like, how is that gonna go? There was a lot of things in my head that kept me from just sitting back and enjoying it. And so that is definitely one of the biggest things that I wish I would have done for my first one, but will definitely do for the second one. So that is it. That is the 5 different things that I wish that I would have told myself when I was pregnant, and things that I'm going to be able to look back on and think about my next pregnancy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and in the comments below, what are some things that you wish you would have known when you were pregnant, or wish that you would have thought about now that you are done with your first or babies altogether? What are some things that you wish you would have done differently? Thank you all so much again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!